Слава Україні! Я Валентин, і ми продовжуємо грати Hogwarts. І вибачайте, у мене попередній стрім закінчився тим, що в мене зникло світло. Світло зникло і в мене не було приблизно півгодини-годину світла. Не знаю точно, бо не засікав. Тому в нас так трапилось, що світла нема. Так, у нас задачка тут цікава. Так, а ну чекай на. Угу. Ей! Поспішив, я зрозумів. Так, а може і там так можна було зробити? На тій скринці. Ну, давайте повернемося, спробуємо. Може там так можна було зробити?
This must be the way forward, but to where?
Ні, так. А як тут там можна щось зробити? Так, цікаво. Пробуємо доплигнути? Та ні, це нереально. Олень, 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 олень. Так, хорошо. Інвентар заповнено. А можна якось інвентар, наприклад, розламати? Ну, таке собі, ну, хоча б є скін.
Nearly there.
А.
Must keep my wits about me.
Так, що я там таке нове дістав? Що воно саме дешевше коштує? Ці по 90. Шапочка 60. Ти, ні. Шарфіки самі дешевші 60, да? Ну от шарфіками її зруйнуємо. Та-па-пам-парам-па-па.
Levioso. Accio. Protego.
Ох, нічого собі, не падай, не падай, не падай, не.
Reparo.
Ха-ха-ха-ха! Нормальний хід такий.
Accio. Levioso. Incendio. Protego. Stupid one. Accio. Levioso.
Нормальний ти такий, чувачок. Диви, де.
Protego. Stupid one. Incendio.
Ха-ха-ха! Важко! Реально важко! Це важко тільки що було.
Protego. Accio. Levioso. Incendio. Accio. Incendio. Protego.
Слик!
Levioso. Incendio.
Я поняв, від цього не рятує. Від удару не рятує.
Protego. Stupid one. Accio. Incendio. Stupid one. Protego. Stupid one.
Це реально жорстко. Тільки що було жорстко.
It is a book after all.
Мордою в пол. Ну тільки що було файно, битва. Я ще не в кнопках не розібрався всіх. Гарно.
You wanted to see me? Headmistress Fitzgerald, Professor Rackham.
Miss Isadora Morganach, welcome.
Professor Rookwood, Professor McCaw.
We understand that you are
Привіт.
well to life at Hogwarts.
Да, в мене світло зникло. Вибачайте.
Glad. Especially in light of your
Я думав один стрім зробити, але в мене світло зникло.
As it happens, I was also admitted to Hogwarts as a fifth year. I've never heard of another like us.
Miss Morganach, when we spoke yesterday after class, you asked about the beautiful swirls you saw years ago when we visited your hamlet.
I recognized you all immediately. I cannot thank you enough for what you did.
We were glad to help.
And yes, I did see swirls of magic everywhere that day. My father insists it was my imagination running wild, but it was certainly real to me.
It was not your imagination.
Percival, Professor Rackham can see them too, but we've never known of another who could.
I don't understand. What are they?
The whispers or traces that appear when
Я в Вінницькій області.
particular form of ancient.
У нас швидше за усе виключали через погоду. У нас шторм.
You are capable of wielding it. Hogwarts
Був.
itself is a
Зараз сонце вроді
stronghold
вийшло.
of ancient magic.
So if I can see traces of ancient magic, does that mean I can wield it too?
With the proper training.
But let us not get ahead of ourselves, Miss Morganach.
Before I can train you to wield such magic, you must first master all that Hogwarts has to offer.
A magic this powerful can do great harm in the wrong hands. It must be wielded by a select few. As such, we ask that you not speak to anyone about what we have discussed here today.
Ага. Так, нас вітер і виключали всього на півгодини, годину, я точно не засікав, ну на півгодини десь, може на годину. Бо я пішов, так, попорав по хазяйству, поїв ще поки на телефоні подивився якісь відосики, бо я павербанка собі маю вже. То таке. А зараз вже, слава Богу, вітер прийшов, дощик прийшов, то...
Sneaking in the restricted section again! I had thought we were through with this mischief. Clearly detentions are insufficient. I'm afraid I must take this to the headmaster.
But that being said, Peeves informs me that you didn't come alone tonight. If someone has coerced you, I would have you tell me. You're a bright boy. Don't waste this.
There was nobody else. I came alone.
Oh, Sebastian. What will your uncle say?
Revelio.
Так. О, я її саме шукав. От вона мені потрібна була. Чекати. А ти бачив оригінальний Гаррі Поттер? Це ж тобі от оригінальний Гаррі Поттер, що ти хочеш? Це в оригіналі в Гаррі Поттері був весь цей одяг. Якщо ти не замітив. Реально весь цей одяг був в оригіналі. Треба піти в крамничку буде спродатися. Візьмемо в неї завдання.
Is everything all right?
Oh, hello. Thank you for asking. I'm Cressida, by the way, and I'm afraid everything's not all right. I may be in a spot of trouble with the librarian. You see, I'm fond of creating my own charms. Thought I'd perfected my light as a feather charm to use on my library books. My arms get so tired carrying them around all day. But I must have confused the Latin word for feather with bird in my incantation, because when I opened my bag just now in the library, they literally took flight.
That sounds brilliant, actually.
Thank you. Somehow I don't think the librarian will see it that way. I collect the books and remove the charm myself, except this isn't the first time one of my charms has threatened the peace of the library. Our meet told Madame Scribner they were my books flying around, so she said that if I caused her any more trouble, she'd write to my parents. Perhaps you could get them for me. There are only 5. She won't be suspicious of a new student looking around.
Why did our meet tell Madame Scribner that they were your books?
Oh, to be perfectly honest, I don't think he meant any harm. I think he was impressed, bragging on my behalf. Amit spends a lot of time gazing at the stars.
Бо це накидка. Це воно так воно ж одівається. Це
I
реально?
suppose I could help if I have the time.
Воно ж так одівається. Це як в матриці під цим, під нього під плащом купа стволів. В нього під плащом купа стволів.
I'm going to have to use Accio to get to those books. Accio!
Ей, я не тобі в спину силуся.
Only 4 more to go.
2 є.
Revelio.
Парум-парум-парум-пум-пум. Ще йде є. Ну. А, вон, десь літає, да? Далеко. Не є, піймав. Оп-оп-оп-оп-оп-оп-оп. Чотири. Ще одна. Ще одна. А де та одна?
Revelio.
А я не бачу, де ще одна. Чи я 5 зібрав? Чи я 5 зібрав, це круто, але мені кажеться, що не 5 зібрав. Я 4 зібрав. Та все, ша. Обана. Як потушити вогонь?
Incendio. Revelio.
А як мені туди потрапити? Я хочу потушити вогонь.
Accio. Levioso. Reparo. Accio.
Кусок. А хоча?
Levioso. Accio.
Ні, ладно.
Revelio.
Хе-хе-хе-хе. Де ще одна книга? Що ти написав там цікаве таке? Так, що ти написав, що тебе бот забанив? А, ти смайликів наставив. Смайлики не любить бот. От чогось він не любить цих смайликів. Де та остання книга? А, во.
Accio.
Є.
That's the last book. Now to take them back to Cressida.
Є.
Revelio.
Так. Тут немає нічого, тут нема нічого, тут нема нічого, значить можна виходити. Ми вже усе тут зібрали.
Hello, Cressida. I collected your books, including your diary.
Да, бот не любить
What a
смайликів.
relief. Thank you. I'll happily take the heavy lot off your hands now.
Here you are.
Well, lesson learned. I certainly won't be practicing any charms in the library again anytime soon. Now, to work out where I went wrong. Perhaps I should start brushing up on my Latin.
Є контакт. Хорошо. А тепер треба тако зробити. Оп. І телепортнутися до любого, в принципі, торговця. Продатися. А, на халерону мені. Спродатися. Потрібно ще знайти кімнату, де можна встановляти якісь речі.
Roads lead to Hogsmeade.
We have everything a young student might need when it comes to potions. Have a good look around.
Так, ні. Спочатку продатися.
Very good. Never hurts to keep my stocks replenished.
Дякую.
I hope to see you again. Farewell for now.
О, бачиш, обов'язково. Так, тепер я хочу піти до торговця одежею. До торговця одежею. Де він є? Квідіч, палички. Заклинання. Десь я бачу, тут торговець одежею був. Це перукарня. Магічний був цей. Палички, сквідіч. Кав'ярня. Це столи продає. Чекай, а я же ж був в чувака, який продає одежу. Що за прикол? Перукарня. О, одяг. А там намальована кружка з чаєм. Я думав, це взагалі кав'ярня, а це одяг, оказується. Це шляпа намальована. Ха-ха-ха. То шляпа намальована. Зрозумів.
Revelio.
О, там бабки є.
Levioso. Accio. Reparo. Incendio.
Горе.
Plenty for your perusal today. Take your time.
Диви, який одяг є.
Outside, if you please. I'd say that looks as if it was made for you.
Ха-ха-ха. Круто. Світер є. Плащі є. Треба брати оцей одяг собі. Тому що це реально тут 27, тут 26.
You won't be disappointed. That's a Gladrax promise.
Тільки ну я не хочу, щоб він так виглядав, а можна мені назад мого цього. Це реально якось виглядає як... О. Це більш гарніше. Чатку, дякую за вподобаєчки. Дякую за підтримочку каналу. Прикольно. Так. Тарам-парам-па-пам-пам. Ми тут ще не було. Давайте зайдемо, подивимося. Оп. 15 монеток, це круто. Цукерки. Круто. Вони... А, тут замок висить. Замка я не знаю, як розламати, да? Тут замок лишить. В принципі, все так. Круто. Саме порозмовляти не можна, да? Можна тільки не погризти. Бідний чувак. Коротше, поїмо все, що є. Зачинено, зачинено. Так, до речі, я забуваюсь, в мене ж є цей, речі. Купа записок, купа інгредієнтів. Карта. Ну, в принципі, якщо я попробую дойти до Хогвартса пішки, це було б дуже неприємно. Я так зрозумів. Гудмод, привіт, рад тебе бачити. Дякую за побажання. Як гра? Прекрасно. Чудово, затягуюче. Гудмод, реально затягує. Хоч вона на вигляд мультяшна, але затягує. А якщо в тебе ще хороший комп'ютер, і ти можеш поставити графіку більше, ніж низька, тому що я граю на низькі графіки, то ти взагалі офігієш. Я тут офігіваю з цього, що є двояка графіка. Боїшся почитати? Почни. Зацепися і будеш сидіти постійно з нею. Поки не пройдеш. Не знаю, за 50 годин чи не за 50 годин, но я дійсно от граю вже скільки? Вже шоста година.
You cannot be serious. Goblins working with rookwood makes no sense.
It is rather unorthodox, to say the least.
Unorthodox? It's inconceivable. It's... Ah, Fig. You have a visitor. I'll see what I can find out.
Sir, I was able to search the restricted section while you were with Professor Black. It was a book we were after.
Притом є вже українізатор.
Wait. You accessed the restricted section? But how? Thinking on it, perhaps it's best you spare me the details.
Fair enough. In fact, the book was below the restricted section as it appeared on the map.
I want to hear everything. First, let's have a look. dear. Some of these pages seem to be missing. It appears someone has got to the book before us.
Ну да, це хлопці наші роблять.
I will need time to study what remains.
Ну ти замітив, що в мене субтитри українською?
It may take some time. I wonder why it was here, below Hogwarts.
I think I know, sir. I saw 2 more memories where I found the book.
Another pensive, Godric's heart.
The man we saw before, Percival Rackham, was a professor here. The first memory showed him and 3 other professors using ancient magic to restore a hamlet from a drought.
Miriam was right. And the second memory?
They were talking to a student.
Давай, Гудмод. До речі, Гудмод у нас стример, рекомендую його канал. Стримить переважно танчики, так що кому танчики більше заходять, рекомендую його канал.
Now I'll have to take it with me to London. The headmaster has insisted that I speak directly to the minister about George's death.
Онлі танчики. Будеш грати в Гаррі, буде тобі цей. Різноманіття. Давай, гарного тобі стриму, якщо ти біжиш стримити.
My instinct is to follow the path we are on for the moment and keep the details to ourselves until we know more.
I understand. I'll see what I can learn about the missing pages while you're gone.
Good. Don't neglect your studies.
А, ти не будеш стримати сьогодні? Ну, я завтра не буду, я завтра на сутках.
There's more to magic than spellcasting.
Plenty to keep me occupied while you're gone.
You've done exceptionally well. I look forward to seeing all that you've accomplished when I return. Oh, and don't neglect your friends. You may be surprised by how much you can learn from them as well.
Так, є.
Revelio.
Так.
It's time to prove your dueling mettle and see if we've a new school champion. Meet me at the usual place for the final round of crossed ones. Also, the training dummy is still available.
Хорошо, рухаємося туди.
Lower Hogsfield as soon as possible. I would like to talk to you about Rookwood and Harlow, and it might be best to do so outside of the castle.
Відкрити мапу. На холєру мені та мапа. Я хочу піти. О, нарешті в мене мапа світу відкрита.
Professor Fig and Weasley have asked...
Давайте поки додаткові завдання повиконуємо. Поки додаткові задачі повиконуємо. Спочатку дякую за вподобаєчки.
Revelio.
Так, десь тут це має бути ключик, да? Давайте ключика пошукаємо.
Incendio. Levioso. Accio. Incendio.
А чого я тебе не можу підпалити? Як мені тебе забрати?
Levioso. Accio. Revelio.
Десь має бути літаючий ключик тут. Ключик, де? Так. Знайшов. Пролітай над де. Є. А тепер можна йти туди.
Revelio. Incendio. Revelio. Reparo. Incendio.
Не прокатує так.
Levioso. Accio. Revelio.
Не прокатує.
What are you up to now?
Future champion coming through.
Hello, Lucan. Is the final round across wands ready?
Big match today. It all comes down to this. The moment that we find out if your training and dedication is enough to win it all. Ready for a shot at glory?
I certainly am.
Brilliant. Are you dealing with a partner?
Yes, Sebastian.
Then let's get started.
Себастьян.
We can make this a real victory.
That's the spirit.
4 проти 2. Так нечесно.
Accio. Levioso. Accio. Incendio. That's all you've got. Stupid fight. Stupid fight. Accio. Levioso. Incendio. Stupid fight. Protego. You're better than that. Stupid fight. Stupid fight. Incendio. Come on. Accio. Levioso. Stupid fight. Confringo. Levioso. Confringo. Incendio. Accio. Oh, there goes my way. Descendo. Confringo.
Ведвей, привіт! Так, тут українська мова є.
Victory! You've won the tournament!
I'm just pleased to have done as well as I did.
And we're pleased to have such a gracious champion. Now, to the victor goes the prize! And so it is my great honor to present you with this simple yet elegant token of supreme dueling accomplishment.
Так, я купив.
Thank you. It's been an honor.
You earned it. You are a duelist to be reckoned with. Now that we've definitively crowned the tournament winner, I suppose I should get back to my schoolwork. Wonder how my herbology plants are doing. I haven't tended them in ages.
Так. Що я отримав? О, я отримав цю. Якусь курточку прикольну. Я довго чекав її, я довго відкладав на неї, тому так. Багато життя. Давай подивимося, що мені таке дали цікаве. Ні, ну так він солідніше виглядає. Можна ще подивитися тут, то, що є таке солідні під цей кофточку. Ну, якщо чесно, таке собі. Диви, який кофтан, а? Мені це подобається, реально крутий кофтан. Давайте змінимо на оцевого. Це шарфіка зараз змінимо. На якийсь такий підходящий. Я думаю, це і підійде. Зараз, бедбой, почекай секундочку, хочу подивитися, що тут можна таке прикольно одіти як. Та небагато, я кажу, я довго збирав. Давай ще раз потренуємося.
Hello, Lucan. I'd like to practice with the training dummy.
Excellent idea. This time will be a bit more of a challenge. Ready?
That'd be brilliant.
Wonderful. I'll set things up. Remember to cast all the spell combinations before the dummy lands again. If you need to stop practicing before you finish all of them, let me know.
Так. Не то.
Excellent form.
Incendio.
That's it.
Приємно тобі попрацювати. Ай-яй-яй-яй-яй. Не то.
Keep trying.
Incendio. Levioso. Accio. Incendio.
Nicely done. Impressive wand work. I'd hate to face you in a duel.
Thanks, Lucan. You've been a great help.
Oh, stop. Don't make me blush. Seriously.
Ні, не фанат Поттера. Ну, гра затягує. Реально гра затягує, дуже затягує.
Even though you won the tournament already, I'm glad to see you haven't stopped training.
Вона як схожа на відьмака. От реально схожа чимось на відьмака. Па-пам. Так. Задачки. Ключі — це таке доручення. Ай, треба було цей перекати робити. Так, ну що, побігли зустрічатися з нашою мадам Натті.
Revelio.
Нема нічого цікавого ніде. Ну, по-любому той кусик можна зібрати, так? Чи ні? Домик Хагрита.
Revelio.
Домик Хагрита. Внизу є пещера. Пішли подивимося в пещеру, потім донаті.
I should investigate.
Що, гра дорога? Так, є трохи. 800 гривень. Ну, треба буде по скидці чекати. По-любому скидки треба буде чекати.
Revelio.
Явки. Явки.
Accio.
І п'явок. Давайте позбираємо п'явок. Може пригодиться.
Revelio.
Більше немає. Бочка є. Хочу бочку розбити.
Accio.
Не розбивається.
Revelio.
Зрозумів. Не розбивається, зрозумів. Що за яма така цікава? Де я вийти з неї ще не можу.
Revelio. Levioso. Accio. Reparo. Incendio.
Так.
Lumos. Revelio. Lumos. Levioso. Incendio.
Що, тут більше нічого немає? Ну не повіриш, що тут більше нічого немає. Таке собі. Ну да. Так я теж довго чекав, щоб з'явилась українська мова. Коли з'явилась українська мова, аж тоді я придбав її. А до того я теж не хотів її купувати. Якась задачка є. Давай задачку пройдемо, потім будемо до тої йти. Ти чого сама з собою розмовляєш ти?
Hello. Can I help you?
Oh, thank goodness. Yes. My name is Grace Pinch Smedley. Of the Bath Pinch Smedleys? I was hoping someone would come along soon. I was about to defy my father's wishes and would never have forgiven myself. You see, I need to retrieve something from the bottom of the lake. Might you be the one to help?
Да, повністю згідний. Важко.
Diving into the lake sounds like an adventure. Tell me more.
Splendid! Precisely the response I'd hoped for.
What do you need help retrieving?
Years ago, my grandfather, who fancied himself quite the astronomer, set sail from Hogsmeade Station for what was meant to be a quick stargazing cruise with my grandmother. They never returned.
I'm so sorry. What happened to them?
We can't be sure. We only know that neither they nor their boat made it back to shore. They were presumed drowned. Father was so distraught that he forbade our family from setting foot on or in the Black Lake ever again. A treasured family astrolabe vanished with them that night. If you could dive down and retrieve it, I may be able to bring my father some peace.
You seem to think I might have heard of the Bath Pinch Smedleys. Why would I know your family?
That's like asking why the sky is blue or grass is green. The Pinch Smedley name is synonymous with intellectual curiosity. We are known for our contributions to science and art. I'm surprised you haven't heard of us, frankly. But with all I plan to discover about the world around us, those that don't yet know the name certainly one day will.
What exactly is an astrolabe?
It's an astonishing ancient navigational tool, essentially a handheld model of the universe. It's mainly used for studying the stars, astronomical pursuits, but it has nearly 1,000 uses. Fascinating device.
Як ти, до речі, бідбой, що в тебе там новенького, старенького?
Still, we'd love to have it returned to us. It would be like getting a bit of my grandparents back.
It sounds dangerous, especially for something of mere sentimental value.
I understand. But I'd be forever
Робота. Ну, головне, щоб тобі платили за неї, а не так, як мені.
Anything else you found would be all yours. I've cross-referenced the vessel's last alleged location against the lake's topography, depth charts, and tide schedule. My best guess is that it's just over there, about a furlong from the dock. It would be
Ну, сам на себе то кажу, платять. Платиш сам собі хоча б. Так, хорошо.
I do hope you find the astrolabe. It would mean so much to our family.
It sounds as if her astrolabe is just northeast of the dock. I should dive down and see.
Ну що, пішли поплаваємо. А ти можеш плисти нормально, а не боком? А, закляття не працюють?
This must be where the Pinch Smedley family astrolabe is.
Пливай, бобер. Де він потонув? Бобер, спливай. Все, я нічого не можу зробити. Це твій магазин? Дякую. Дякую, Міхас. І вдало тобі дня. До речі, Міхас на стрімер, рекомендую канал, як завжди. І кинь мені його в Discord, будь ласка. Все, я походу не спливу. Та це капець. Це капець. Просто капець. До речі, а ти онлайн торгуєш ще так? Так, і... задачки цього озера треба виконати все-таки.
Handy resource indeed, your field guide.
Revelio. 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 Accio. Levioso.
Текстурка. А, перепродаєш. Ні, ну то все рівно онлайн теж ж торгуєш, напевно.
Revelio.
Ми не шукаємо легкої дороги. Не хоч залазити? Дивно. Турум-турум-турум. Завдання. А, так, цей, я прочитав не перепродай, я думав, це... Коротше. Я зрозумів. Ну що, давайте ще раз спробуємо пошукати. Знайшов.
I should let Grace know that I found her family astrolabe.
Два костюмчика спочатку. Це десь булькає, да? Що десь булькає вроді? А во, що булькає. Непогано. Непогано. Та я так. До речі, а що ти вирізаєш з лазеру? Щось цікаве? Те, що можна? А на чому? На металі чи на чомусь такому?
Incredible. Did you find the astrolabe?
I did. I hope it makes your father happy.
It will. I can't wait to see his face. Thank you so much for doing this for me. And for my family. You do well to keep an eye out for more spots to dive. A diver of your caliber is certain to find all sorts of things down there. Thank you again. And I do hope you keep diving.
От давайте спробуємо. Ти кажеш пірнання? Да, я щось воно бачу. Давайте спробуємо попірнати. Диви, я собі зараз понаходжу тут от настільки файні речі, що просто капець. І що тут ще є де пірнати? Ні, напевно немає. Треба буде політати, так як коли буде цей... Я зрозумів. До речі, в мене є пару цікавих ідей, щоб мені зробити. Я не проти би, ну то вже таке, подивимося. Спробуємо, ну. Так, чекай.
Not sure how I'd fare in a little place like this.
Торговець. О, до палички моєї якраз підходить.
It is good to see you, my friend.
Не good to see you. Так, мені потрібен торговець. Спочатку переодінемося. Я зрозумів. Я зрозумів тебе, друже. Шарфіки. Ууу. Солідний костюмчик Слізеріна. Ну от костюмчик Слізеріна мені не подобається, треба його змінити буде. На плащ свої цей. Все-таки мені плащ і шарфік свою цього класу більше подобається. Да. Глянув магазин, все зрозумів. Дякую. Так, торгаш.
Hello, sir. What do you sell here?
Hello, I'm Jalal Semi, and this is my potion shop. I can answer any questions you have about the town.
Давайте спочатку поторгуємо з ним.
For sale.
Спочатку з ним поторгуємо. Угу.
I'll have no trouble selling this. Thank you. I hope to see you again sometime.
Так, давайте подивимося, що це в нас тут таке і хто це в нас тут такий. Я ж цікаво, хто це в нас тут такий. Павучки. Павучки.
Legs is simply too many.
Павучки це круто. А тут хто? Ті же павучки. Ні, тут якісь ящерки.
Levioso. Accio. Incendio. Levioso.
Ей!
Incendio. Accio. Protego. Stupefy. Levioso. Incendio. Accio.
А, я ж мав ухилятися від них. Я мав ухилятися від них.
Revelio.
Пум-пум-пум-пум-пум. Чатку, усім привіт. Колекцію Нефлі. Ти думаєш, що да жує щось? Корова. Корова. О, я знайшов ще жертв. Попробуємо поухилятися.
This looks intriguing.
Не попробуємо. Це було занадто весело.
Revelio.
Це було занадто весело. Бідні вовчики. Жалко аж. Чатику, усім привіт. О, якась ничка. Два із двох.
Revelio.
Стій. Суслик, стій. Хе-хе, клас. Так, ладно, йдемо тоді на завдання. Я бачу, тут нема нікого більше. Я хотів би ще типа, задачку цієї професорки. Професорки зробити, але бачу, я не виконую завдання професорки. А це ще що таке?
Lumos.
Якийсь лабіринт. Круто. Лабіринти я люблю. Особливо з моїм топографічним кретинізмом я люблю.
Revelio. Lumos.
Так. Я знаю, що я по колу бігав. Но я добіг туди, куди хотів. Ха-ха.
Revelio. Revelio.
І що мені треба зробити?
Accio. Levioso. Accio. Levioso. Accio.
Коротше, не знаю. То потім.
Wonder who lives here. Revelio.
То на вулиці, да?
Accio.
Так, давайте подивимося, що цей бажає.
I never thought Ramrock's loyalists.
Pardon me, is everything all right?
Hardly. I've just lost my business and almost my life. You'd best look outside for wares. I've nothing to sell now. I never thought it'd come to this. Be on your guard. Ramrock and his loyalists will spare no one.
They attacked you.
Well, Ramrock has no patience for goblins who won't join him. While I too would like to see goblin kind treated by wizards as equals, bloodshed is not the answer. When I said as much, they turned on me, struck me till I nearly passed out. Took my carts, my belongings, even that which is most precious to me, my paintings.
Has Ranrock's lot ever attacked you like this before?
They've been taunting and threatening me for a while now, but they've always believed that violence is the only way to get what they want. Things have taken a much darker turn of late. Ramrock is getting more powerful.
Чатико, усім привіт, дякую за подобайки.
They feel untouchable. Ramrock assumed that all goblins would agree to follow him, but he was wrong. Many of us would like a diplomatic end to the discord with wizard kind.
You mentioned that your paintings were taken. Are you a painter?
I am. It's my calling, though most would think it an unusual path for a goblin. Most of my family work in metal, or associated with Gringotts. I'd wager my finest brush that Ramrock's lot have no appreciation for any of my work, and it'll be tossed aside for kindling. Without my carts and my livelihood, who knows when I'll be able to paint again.
I'm sorry this happened to you. I shall certainly keep an eye out for your cards.
That is very kind of you, but I think they took them to their camp southwest of here, just past some ruins. Too dangerous to try and retrieve them. I did enchant the carts to return to me if I ever lost them, however. Slim though the chances may be, I'm holding out hope that some of what was taken is returned to me.
Так. Пішли шукати цих.
After what Ranrock did to that goblin banker at Gringotts, I shouldn't be surprised at what happened to Arn. Revelio.
Так, спочатку зайдемо. Що це тут таке? Що цікаво, но круто. Ні одної живності немає, кроме нормальної. А де всі ці? О!
Past the ruins. I'm on the right track.
Даже не дав шансу. О, там ось ще є. Мені задачку треба виконувати, а вони всі цей.
There's a victory that came none too soon.
Непогано. Мені цікаво, я виконав завдання? Не виконав завдання.
I won't rest.
This must be... Your blood's on Revelio. Looks as if there's more than one way to enter.
Anne will regret not joining us. If he doesn't come round now, he'll be made even more of an example.
Не, так не буде, да?
When we took his cards.
What am I doing here? This patrol is worthless.
Revelio.
Я нічого не робив. Ви ніхто нічого не бачив.
Accio. Incendio. How many of you are there?
How is this happening?
Accio. Incendio. Revelio. Accio. Levioso. Accio. Incendio. Revelio. Protego.
Не встиг.
Levioso. Accio. Incendio. Accio. Incendio. Revelio. Accio. Incendio. Levioso.
I'm a goblin, not a toy!
Ти не гоблін, ти ігрушка.
Ranrock won't be. You've been paying attention in defense against the dark arts, I see.
Де ти там сидиш, снайпер ти бісові?
Incendio. Levioso.
Are you quite finished? You're so very weak.
Protego. Incendio. Accio. Yes. Accio. Incendio.
Ranrock will lead us to victory!
Ну і де він є там?
Revelio.
А, він з тої сторони став, да? Так, ладно, давайте спочатку позберемо усі ці.
Accio.
Нахилірую я сюди ліз. А, тут є скринька. Турум-турум-турум-турум-тум-тум. Чувак, чувак.
Accio. Incendio.
Always on the defense.
Levioso. Incendio.
Release me.
That was quite something. Now, to free Arm's cards. Revelio. Quite an enchantment. The cards are returning to Arm. Accio. Levioso. Revelio.
Так, я зрозумів. Мені якось треба заклинання, щоб вони рухалися самі сюди го. Да, мені треба якесь заклинання, щоб вони рухались самі ці шарики. Не, яке не знаю. Так, я десь бачив, що тут скриньку одну, і в принципі можна йти до того дядька. Нормально, нормально, такий легенький бій, хитрий. Ой, там щось цікаве стоїть знизу.
Accio. Incendio. Levioso. Incendio. Levioso. Accio. Potato. Stupid one. Accio. Incendio. Levioso. Accio. Incendio. Lose. Potato. Stupid one. Incendio. Revelio. Revelio.
Непогано так. Так, а що тут таке в нас є, що я мав би знайти? А, тут просто показує, що тут вовки водяться, зрозумів. Хорошо, запам'ятаємо.
Revelio.
Ну, вовки круті. Майже замаслали.
Accio. Levioso. Incendio. my fault you're a deadly great Revelio!
Екшончик пішов? Хто хотів екшончику? Пішов екшончик. Так. Перчатки. Є. Шляпа 36, 33. Є. І шарфік такий же. Ні, це круто, но не так. Оце прикольно. Поет. Поет. Так, пішли віддамо задачки. Може чимось нагородить мене.
I have good news. Your carts are on their way back.
I don't know what to say. Any hope I have of getting my belongings back was quickly fading. Ramrock's lot called me a fool for believing in the good in wizard kind. Thank you for proving them wrong.
The ones I faced were determined to make things difficult.
Oh, I'm glad you're all right. Oh, I can't wait to have my things back, especially my paints. You know, you've inspired me. I've been dealing with witches and wizards for years, and we've always got along just fine. Perhaps my next piece will be a tribute to all that is good between us.
What a nice idea, Ron. I wish you luck with it.
Oh, I can't wait to get started. Thank you again for all you've done.
Повернути Шерлока? Ха, я то так думаю. Ну, Шерлок гарніше виглядає, чим поет, да? Шерлок гарніше. О, ще й в білих перчаточках. Стій, давай поторгуємо. Хочу поторгуємо. Ой, я знайшов цю, треба не продати її випадково. Так. Не продати її випадково. Непогано, але мені більше подобається той варіант, який був. Твигой. Цей теж непоганий такий. Під костюмчик.
It's like a place right out of a storybook.
Так, все. Чекаємо. Чекаємо цю розумну. І розмовляємо з нею.
Hello, Natty. How are you?
До речі, я обновив. Костянтин, дякую за підказку, я обновив мову.
I am well, but I have been worried about you, my friend. With Ranrock and Rookwood and Harlow after you?
I'm all right at the moment.
We did not speak about it at the time, but I am hoping now you might tell me why they were looking for you.
Так, з мене пиво.
They want something that Professor Fig and I found at Gringotts.
When were you at Gringotts?
Just before we came to Hogwarts. In fact, it's why I was late to the sorting ceremony. A portkey brought us there after the dragon attacked our carriage.
What on earth?
There's one more thing. It's a bit odd, if I'm honest. Professor Fig says I have a rare connection to a powerful form of ancient magic.
Is that the magic you used fighting the trolls in Hogsmeade?
I think so. I'm still learning, but I can see traces of it, and I've cast magic I can't otherwise explain. I know that's a lot to absorb.
It is. And I will have more questions. For now, it is safe to say that Rookwood and Harlow are a threat to both of us, to all of us. Which is why I wanted to speak to you. I realized something that day in Hogsmeade. You displayed such courage fighting that troll, and Serona wasn't intimidated one bit by Rookwood and Harlow. Both of you have inspired me to take a stand of my own.
What sort of stand?
Men like Rookwood and Harlow are the reason my mother and I left Matibili land. I am not going to sit by and watch them destroy my new home.
Good. Rookwood and Harlow are a dangerous pair. And the fact that they're working with Ranrock, well...
All the more reason they must be stopped. Rumor has it that Theophilus Harlow runs Rookwood's day-to-day operations. Taking him down would cripple Rookwood's entire enterprise.
That may be true, but shouldn't Officer Singer handle someone like Harlow?
I spoke with her. She was polite, but perhaps understandably would not discuss details with a student. I overheard some of Rookwood's lot talking about a massive poaching operation that Harlow is planning. I was thinking that we could investigate a bit, try to get the evidence that Officer Singer needs.
All right, but how?
I am going to watch and listen, find out precisely what Harlow is up to. I shall reach out when I know more. In the meantime, remember, I am here if you need me.
Thank you, Natty.
Є контакт. Все добре. Так, нормально, там хтось матюкатися відразу почав. Завдання.
Dare you threaten me?
Protego! What's going on here?
Що ж ти водою йдеш? Обходи, дурак. Чатику, дякую за вподобаєчки, дякую за підтримку канала. Порекомендуйте друзям, давайте назбираємо 2000 підписників, а?
They must have come this way. Think! I've no idea who it is you think I might have seen. I've been busy with my research. I do not have time to...
Victor Rookwood don't give a doxy's nip back your time. Oi! Speak of the devil. Mr. Rookwood would like a word with you.
A student? You can't be...
Enough out of you.
Leave her alone.
Step aside! I'll watch the light go out of your eyes.
Класно одіта вона, до речі.
Do you really think you can...
I'm not going anywhere.
You'll take this! Cowards! Go, child!
Tell Rookwood to find me himself.
Learned that in first year, did ya? Aid in a class.
Чекай, бо я... Ага, все, згадав. Ну... Спокійно, не спіша.
What on earth just happened? I've never been accosted in such a manner, and so close to Hogwarts.
Are you all right?
Я кнопки забув.
To your excellent defensive skills. Care to tell me why two Ashwinders were ready to dispatch me to get to you?
Ashwinders?
Victor Rookwood's thieves and extortionists, his little cronies. They seemed quite keen on you.
It's a long story, but thank you for your help.
Well, you've avoided them for the moment. Priya warned me things were getting dangerous. Best get moving on my research before they return.
You're a researcher?
Nora Treadwell at your service, historian and archaeologist specializing in Merlin's work and life.
I thought that Merlin and the tales about King Arthur's court were a myth.
Mere myth. You're lucky Sir Cadogan didn't hear you. Chatters on endlessly about his connection to Merlin from his portrait at Hogwarts. Merlin attended Hogwarts, you know, and I'm studying some curious fixtures he left here centuries ago.
Fixtures?
These vine-covered pillars, dozens of them, all around the area. I've taken to calling them the Trials of Merlin. I believe he created them as a diversion for his fellow Slytherins. He was terribly fond of puzzles and enigmas.
I can see why you're so interested in Merlin. I'd be keen to know more about the trials.
Well then, I'll let you in on a little secret. No one has yet managed to figure out how they work. But I believe I have just unlocked a crucial clue. I suspect that mallowsweet is an important component in getting the trials to work.
Mallowsweet?
Versatile herb. Merlin repeatedly mentioned it in his writings. I had just arrived to test my theory when I was so rudely interrupted. You see, each swirl in Merlin's writing has a symbol in the center. That started me thinking, what if...
The mallowsweet is meant to be placed at the center of the symbols.
Precisely. Would you care to do the honors? We can see what comes of our little hypothesis. I brought a trap chock full.
Так.
It's just over there by my tent.
This trunk?
Yes, take plenty, even if you already have some.
Accio. I have the mallowsweet.
Lovely. Now, notice the vines on these pillars here, as well as a stone swell on the ground. Each trial has these features. Place the mallowsweet on the swell, and we'll see what happens. My word! Did you see that? The vines disappeared.
What should I do now? The flames make the pyres sink.
Territory. I am curious about these pyres. How beautiful!
Да, гарно.
What a day! I can hardly believe it.
I take it we can call that a success?
We can indeed. However, I now have even more questions. How does it work? I must review my notes. I may have missed something.
Are all of the trials like this one?
Oh, not precisely. Well, I think each has those telltale vines and the swirl on the ground. You should feel free to solve them as you come across them. I believe I have what I need to continue my research. My guess is that each will also require mallowsweet, which you can find in Hogsmeade should you need more. I really must be off. Such a pleasure to meet you.
Хорошо.
And do be careful out here. Now I've got what I need. I shall return to the safety of my notes and books.
Adbox. 6 штук має бути. Я 2 бачив. Так. Ні, бігати ми не будемо. Бо то скучно. Ми телепортнемося. Чотко, дякую за 8 подобайчик. Давайте 10-ку назбираємо. А? Вам не важко, а мені корисно.
How nice to see you, my young friend.
Good morning, Professor Garlic.
How wonderful it is to see you again, Lenora dear. Oh, here. You'll need these for today's class. A little treat for your auntie. Ah, hello. Class, please welcome the newest rose in our garden. We do look forward to growing together.
Вона смішна на вигляд.
This year will be filled with enchantment and excitement, but the most important thing cultivated in herbology is knowledge. The prudent herbologist is no more afraid of the venomous tentacular than the bouncing bulb. Now then, today we will be acquainting ourselves with the mellifluous tuber known as the mandrake root. Accio. Let's see if we can't make our fibrous friends a bit more comfortable, shall we? First, let's protect our ears. Now, everyone, grip their mandrake by the tendrils and give it a firm tug. The soil should envelop the root like a warm, dirty blanket, putting the mandrake right at ease. Reparo! I'm very sorry about that. Yours was a bit mature, I'm afraid. All right then, off you go. Splendid work, everyone. Now, for our next task, we'll be planting dittany at our potting.
The best time to plant a seed.
I do wonder about Professor Fig. He's hardly ever in.
Yes, Professor.
Firstly, well done with your mandrake. They can be rather difficult to get a grasp of.
Actually, I enjoyed it. I couldn't help but catch your enthusiasm.
How kind of you. It seems you're already taking to herbology like a mandrake to fresh soil. Now, as I mentioned, next we'll be planting dittany. Let us find you some seeds.
I already have some, Professor. Picked them up in Hogsmeade.
You visited the Magic Neep. Wonderful. A prepared student is bound to bloom. I've arranged for you to have your own potting table here in the classroom. Wasn't easy to spare one on such late notice. Plant the seeds there now, and you can return to harvest them later. Even with soil, sunlight, and a bit of magic, they will take time to grow.
Let's see how to balance my star thistle arrangement.
Dittany's restorative properties make it a vital ingredient in the Wiggenweld potion, as you all should know from Professor... Well done! Once it can be harvested, your dittany will be ready to use in Wiggenweld potion. I'll let Professor Sharp tell you about that. Now, what say we branch out? Introduce you to a different sort of flora, the Chinese chomping cabbage. You'll find that some plants are better suited to uses outside of a cauldron. The cabbages do get testy without something to chew. Fortunately, I have a dummy for them to gnaw on. Be a dear and let them have a good chomping.
Yes, Professor.
They're in the other greenhouse. It's just at the end of the footbridge leading out of this room. Your classmate, Mr. Pruitt, has kindly offered to accompany you. Come back and see me when you're finished. Oh, and mind your fingers. They do bite.
What should I be doing right now?
I'd like you to get some hands-on experience with the Chinese chomping cabbages.
Aye.
They're in the greenhouse, just across the footbridge. Mr. Pruitt will assist you with them.
Hello. Saw you on your way to Hogsmeade the other day. Nice to meet you. I'm Leander. I'll be showing you the Chinese chomping cabbages. Up these stairs will take us there, but you'll lead. Nice work in Defense Against the Dark Arts, by the way.
Excuse me?
Your duel with Sebastian. And he's good. Here we are. Home of the Chinese. Now, see that dummy? Just toss the cabbages at it, and they'll do the rest.
Revelio. I'm sorry. What do I need to do?
Garlic said she wanted you to have a go at tending the cabbages. Give them some time to chomp and whatnot. Nothing to it, really. Just toss some of those Chinese chomping cabbages out. You'll see fairly quickly why we call them that.
I'm sorry. What do I need to do?
Garlic said she wanted you to have a go at tending the cabbages. Give them some time to chomp and whatnot. Nothing to it, really. Just toss some of those Chinese chomping cabbages out. You'll see fairly quickly why we call them that.
Так, я не зрозумів. Треба цю іграшку кому кинути? Ну, що я маю зробити? Кому я маю дати що? А де та капуста? Де то що? Угу. Атакуйте ті за допомогою чавкаючої капусти. О, до речі, прикольно. Я навіть не замітив, що в мене нові ці є. Круто. Це мені подобається. А як атакувати? Чого треба зробити? Угу.
They'll try anything they can get their mouths on. Mum planted some in her garden last year to keep the gnomes out.
I'm sorry.
Did save her the D.
What do I need to do?
Garlic said she wanted you to have a go at tending the cabbages. Nothing. Vicious little bastards, aren't they? My kind of plants. Not like stupid booba tubers and bouncing bulbs. The kind of plants that just have your back in a fight. Not saying you can't go it alone, but, well, imagine that wasn't a dummy.
I suppose they could prove useful outside of the greenhouse. Nothing wrong with a bit of backup, even if it is from a cabbage.
It's chaos out there. Trolls in Hogsmeade and such. You can't be above throwing a cruciferous vegetable if necessary. Dogweed and deathcap has more of them, if you're keen. Other plants too. Ones your parents wouldn't plant in the garden. You get the idea. Anyway, we probably ought to head back to class. Take your time.
Так.
I'll see you back in class.
Helpful reminder as to why we should always wear our dragon hide gloves, I shall end our lesson here.
I tended to the Chinese chomping cabbages, Professor.
Remarkable plants, aren't they? I hope they weren't too much trouble. Oh, don't see any bite marks or missing digits. And good, as you do seem to be quite green-fingered. Oh, I'm eager to see your skill in this continue to blossom.
Magical plants have so much to offer. I'm eager to learn more.
I'm glad. Herbology is a bounteous subject. Tend to your garden, and it will tend to you. Huh. Well, I suppose that's everything. Do come by for a chat sometime. I so enjoy checking in with my new students.
Є. 3 хвилини. Хорошо, якщо не забудемося. Ой, на що я кинув капусту?
Potato. Revelio.
Нормально він так нирнув.
Revelio.
Чекай, що тут у нас внизу є. Скринька. А яку я не можу відкрити? Так, добре. Тоді в нас ще є купа завдань.
Revelio.
Так, дай мені нагороду.
I hope you were able to take care.
Professor, I completed all of your most recent assignments.
Well done. Then you're ready to learn Expelliarmus. Pay close attention. The disarming charm may often be all you need to defeat the most powerful dark witches and wizards you might encounter. Spellcasting requires a focused mind and a steady wand. Good work. The dummy is here if you wish to stay and practice.
Так. Неможливо, так? Хорошо.
Expelliarmus. Professor, do you have a moment?
I do. What is it?
I wondered, did you attend Hogwarts?
I did. I am a proud member of Ravenclaw House, like you. Why do you ask?
I was curious as to how Hogwarts has changed over the years.
I see. Well, the castle itself, as I'm sure you have surmised, is full of surprises. I dare say more than the staircases change around here. As for the students, well, they seem to get more capable every year. Although, we got up to just as much mischief in my day as you seem to now. I used to look the other way at all sorts of roguery when I was head girl. I can tell you, however, that I did once admonish a certain Phineas Nigella's Black for enjoying a sugar quill during a lecture.
I hadn't realized that you and Professor Black were, students here together.
Appearances can be deceiving. You see, I was once wounded by time itself.
Time itself? I never would have imagined such a thing.
Ah, well, it was the risk I took with my prior position. You may or may not have heard that I was an unspeakable at the ministry for years.
An unspeakable? What does...
As you might suspect, I cannot speak about what we did. Suffice it to say, the job was not without its hazards. Now, I hope I've satisfied your curiosity for the moment.
You have. Thank you for speaking with me, Professor.
Keep up with your wand work. One must always be prepared for mischief, both inside and outside of the castle.
Є контакт, а ну.
You seem to have the right end of the stick, but Expelliarmus may save your life once.
Так, що в мене тут? Ключі залишилися. Ключі залишилися. І цей.
Do you even comprehend how expensive that broom was? Breaking your own belongings is one thing, but that broom belonged to your sister, and I'll have you know that she is beside herself. Never mind. Die. No more broom racing for you.
Клас. Круто. Це реально було тільки ще круто. От я хочу тут попробувати пройти. Я тут не ходив ще.
Professor Black glanced at me the other day in the Great Hall. I spit out my breakfast. Right message.
Та взяв тап. Ай. Якби її перейменувати десь на другу кнопку. Я привик, що тап це в мене показує карту. Диви.
Lumos.
Professor Weasley must have been killed.
Так. Не подивимося, що у нас там знаходиться.
Revelio. Revelio.
Ну і що тобі треба зробити?
Incendio. Levioso. Accio. Lumos.
Не той, не той, не то, да? Це сюди треба поставити.
Revelio.
А що сюди треба поставити, я не знаю. Ой-ой-ой, не падає, да.
Revelio.
Да, це краще роботи на цьому, як його, на мітлі. Коли в тебе є мітла, то можеш літати майже усюди.
Revelio.
Круто. Замок зачинено. Замок зачинено.
Revelio.
Ніякого тобі секрета, нічого нема.
Peeves was in a mood the other day.
Revelio.
А, ми вже тут бігали. Ми вже тут бігали. Тут тупік. Це капець, яка тут територія, скільки тут всього зроблено. Який масштаб усього.
You can't imagine how inconvenient travel was before I invented flu powder.
Ключ. Ти куди полетів?
Revelio.
Наверх. Наверх чи наниз? А, ні, наверх все ж.